San Myshuno. Concrete jungle. Metropolis to some. And for others, it's their home. And one such person is Rosemary Springs. Rosemary Springs lives in a high-rise apartment in San Myshuno that she bought in her midlife. Now, she's had a good life. She's married. She has a decent apartment in this beautiful plaza area. And things have kind of gone okay for Rosemary. Not amazingly, but okay. Things have got a little bit more complicated for her, however. So here is Rosemary, the star of the series. Now, she's had a good life. She was part of the Force. It's where she met her husband. And together they built this amazing life. They traveled together and they kind of just did what they thought they should do. They bought their first apartment together and they've kind of just lived here ever since. The only thing is, poor Rosemary's husband passed away recently. And she's kind of found herself alone and wondering what to do. She's retired, and recently she decided to come out of retirement and rejoin the Force as a cadet. Now, it might not be the brightest idea that she's had, but it's given her a small sense of purpose. When her husband died, she had the chance to meet death, and it scared her. She didn't want to see death again, and I feel like Rosemary's kind of wondering what she's going to do with her life right now. She's kind of having a rough morning so far. She needs to go to the bathroom, she needs to eat, but other than that, her work starts in 2 hours. So we might actually have her plant some plants while she's here, get her started. The only thing with Rosemary is she wants to be a freelance botanist. She's interested in plants, she loves plants. They've kind of taken the place of children in her life that normally she would have. Now, they might have had children, it just wasn't on the cards for them. It's not because she's infertile, not because her husband's infertile, it just didn't happen. And rather than adopt her and her husband, we're kind of content. But now that she's alone in life with no one to look after her, no one to take care of, Rosemary's feeling it, and she's kind of wishing that some part of her had a child. So for her little traits, we gave her the creative trait, the loner trait, the collector trait, and the family-oriented trait. So she's kind of halfway through her life at the moment. She's lived 87 days. She's had a good life so far, but she's wondering what else is out there, what's new. And this can either go two ways. She can create a successful lineage by adopting pets when the new expansion pack comes out, creating her own little family of people and adopting a child and maybe a young adult and giving them a wayward home and doing all that kind of stuff and rejoining the Force and reaching out and having a life of fulfillment and betterness and goodness that she's always longed for. Or she can seek out the shadows. Seek out the dark magic that can hold death at bay. Because if she has the life of fulfillment, she's gonna go forward and accept death and meet him one day. And when that day is, we're not gonna know, guys. It's just gonna happen. So honestly, I can't plan this. So this series is gonna go on for as long as Rosemary lives. However, if she does seek out the occult, then we're going to have her research vampirism, get trained and become a vampire master, and eventually create her own lineage of vampires that I think she'll really like. Rosemary, you can come sit down here and eat your little fruit salad. You seem to be content to eating it over there. Now, ooh, Judy calls. The world is a never-ending cesspool of crime and grime, and it's time for Rosemary to take a big bite out of it. Sounds gross. Care to join them, or should they go work alone? We'll join Rosemary for her first day. I think it's a bit nervous of her to go back to the Force for her very first day of work. I think it'd be kind of cool if we went with her and kind of saw what she was up to. And this is my first time actually experiencing the detective career as well. So welcome to the force. It's time to start fighting crime. First things first, use a computer to get your first case assignment. So as you can see, here is Rosemary. She is living life back on the force. She used to work on the evidence locker. She's so cute. I just love her. We designed her on stream, by the way, guys, if you weren't there. Twitch.tv/Delphron. I stream there every now and again, and I tweet about it, and I put up a video. But we did like a lot of background stuff for Rosemary in her apartment, and then we did like we're doing a few other Sims 4 series. If you're interested in Sims 4, please head over because we do have some strictly Twitch series over there. But Rosemary here is... she's proud and excited to join the force, and I think we're just gonna see where it takes her. Now she needs to use a computer to get a case assignment. So get a case assignment. How do we get a case assignment? It literally just told me how to get a case assignment and I forgot. Rosemary's off to work. There we go. So let's go ahead. Order. Nope. Rosemary, what are you doing? Let's come over here and get a case assignment. There we go. So who's our... actually, do you know what we should do? I feel like Rosemary's the kind of girl who would introduce herself first to everyone that's kind of around the place. So who is this beautiful little chap? Oh, he's an elder too. Oh, that's kind of cool that we have like a second... where are you going, Rosemary? Okay. So let's actually just introduce ourselves to everyone. And let's actually introduce you to there. So... wait, no, I think we should... there we go. Oh, there's like inmates in here too. Let's brighten his day. So, let's go to... let's ask about his day. Let's do some... let's get to know this fella because he's like an elder. He's kind of cute. So let's get to know. So look at this, guys. There's actually Sims in here that are... oh my gosh, that are crimes. That's kind of cool. So Rosemary can now, yep, reach level 2 of the charisma. That's kind of cool. Oak Springs. Oak, you're dead! Why are you meeting? Okay, let's actually not get to know you. He's a lab tech. Okay. Let's come over then and get to know our case. Let's get our first case assignment. This is so cool. I love this little build here. That's kind of cute, a little object. So pop in there. Oh, there's like lab technicians in here. I think that's what she would love to do. Love to work in there. So Rosemary's getting her first case assignment. Oh, look at her. She's so cute. Rosemary. Oh, you're so cute. I love this. Assist with the crime scene investigation. You need to learn the ropes before you can handle running your own case. You'll start by assisting a veteran detective with a crime scene investigation. Use the crime map to travel to the crime scene. Okay, I mean, I guess we can do that. Let's do this. Travel to the crime scene. So, Rosemary's gonna go to her first case and we're gonna see how she gets on. Obviously, she's been a while since she's at the force. She came out of retirement to get that little bit of energy back, to meet new people. And here she is. Crime scene. At a crime scene, you can find clues that will help you track down a suspect. Investigate damaged or stolen objects and search for clues on the ground or nearby to uncover more evidence. Also, talk to witnesses to get a report about what happened. So I feel like that's the first thing Rosemary would do. She would talk to a witness. Let's talk to the witness report over here. Rosemary, where were you going? Get over here. Talk to, who is this? Yuki Bear, okay. Let's go ahead and talk to Yuki. I feel like she would, since she's the resident here, she'd know a lot more. So yeah, she's taking that, mm-hmm. A witness report has been added to your inventory. Okay. So, where is the witness report? Okay, that can just be added there. What is this? No, you're not brewing tea, Rosemary. We're here to work. Rosemary, we're here to work. Okay, let's take a witness report from you. And let's take a witness report from you. So obviously we have Marcus Flex, we have Candy Bear, and then we also have Yuki Bear. So we need to get a witness report from all of them first and discuss what's after happening. Who else is on the case over here? So we've got Kyra Mishram. We've also got Annika Aragon. And we have a beautiful officer here, Timothy Hutchkins. Marcus didn't provide much, but maybe it'll fit into the case somewhere. Okay. Obviously Marcus is a guest at this house because I feel like the bears live here. So, oh, okay, so let's take an evidence picture. This is the broken object, I guess. And let's collect an evidence sample. Okay. Anything else in here that's been kind of broken? Oh, okay. Looks like this radio went down too. So it's mostly the electronics that seem to be malfunctioning. Oh, okay, so it's all of the electronics, I guess. Oh, okay, so let's get everything, evidence sample and an evidence picture that we can have a look at. Because it seems to be all of this kind of stuff that kind of, search for clues. Okay, so we're gonna clean... Let's search the kitchen while no one's here. So let's search the kitchen for clues. They seem to all just be talking about the case or whatever. Okay, so we need to collect some clues. That's fine. So we've collected 5 clues. So now we need to return to the police station. Okay, so collect evidence sample, take a picture, and what's this? Collect evidence sample. Wow, that's kind of cool the way it like shows up on the floor like that. Okay, so now let's head back. Let's go to work. Return to the police station. Crimes can be cleared up once you leave your unannounced return. That's okay. It's time to return to the police station and see what we can find out about our first crime scene. I feel like Rosemary's kind of like excited right now. She's buzzing with like the kind of like back at work vibes. She's feeling like she's really getting back into things, and I feel like it's kind of bringing her some kind of fulfillment. Now that it's time that you gather evidence from the crime scene, it's time to start tracking down the suspect. Use the chemical analyzer and computer to evaluate the evidence you found at the crime scene. There's a chance to discover some information about who committed the crime. Okay, Rosemary, what are you doing? Okay. Let's analyze the evidence sample. There we go. So who's in here? So we have Nubutia. There we go. Can we like access this? We have a lab technician, which is Advat. Hello Advat, how are you doing? We also have Kyra, and we have Clint. Okay, she's using it. This is what Rosemary did for a living. She like analyzed the evidence. She knows what was going down. Here we go. Oh, perfect, Rosemary. She's like on this game today. She's like no amateur to this. She knows what's going down. All right, Rosemary, take us there. Okay. Successfully use the chemical analyzer. Okay, so I guess we can fast forward this and see what she does. Okay, she got logic skill, which is perfect. Nice work! Analyzing evidence from the crime scene allows you to discover clues about the suspect. Once you're running your own case, you'll have to analyze lots of evidence before you can find the suspect. For now, use a computer to file the crime scene evidence so that senior detective can take over. Okay, so we're kind of just... Okay, so we're kind of just doing the work of someone else. Oh, she's a bit tired. Rosemary, I get it, it's okay. So we need to use a computer to, Okay, there's no computer free at the moment. Actually, there is. Okay, file crime scene evidence. There we go. Where are you going, Rosemary? Oh, there's a little area upstairs for like relaxation. I get that, I get that. But you know what, Rosemary? Come downstairs and file in your evidence. You're not a crime scene detective. You're just doing the grunt work. You don't want to be out in the field. Okay, so I feel like good work. The evidence you found will be helpful to the detective in charge of this case. Once you get your own case, you'll have to follow up on evidence yourself. Tomorrow you'll learn the next steps in the case. For now, take some time to help process criminals here at the station. Okay, so let's process some criminals. So I guess we have to come over here and do this. So, how do we process criminals? Travel to crime scene. Okay, take mugshots at the booking station. Okay, where is the booking station? Take a mugshot. Let's take a mugshot of, I guess, Corey Lott. And then we can search the criminals at the book station too. This is kind of cool. This is extreme. Okay, she can't go in there? Can you go here? Okay. So, take a mugshot. Okay, release from cell, Corey. Okay, take mugshot. There we go. Perfect. Oh, she's working away. She's like doing everything that she can. Wow, okay. Rosemary, like, you are on top of things today. Rosemary is doing it. Oh, she's so tired and tense, I guess, from like doing everything else. Poor Rosemary. It must be so hard being like a little elder, doing all this kind of stuff. So now we need to search the criminal. So search suspect. She keeps like wandering away. Rosemary, get over here and search the suspect. The suspect isn't supposed to come over to you, girl. Get your act together. Okay, so she's gonna search him. Perfect.
Noi Ospa.
It was like a tie. It probably belongs to his daughter or something.
Neeb.
Okay, and then we need to get the criminal fingers. So let's get a fingerprint. I think the next time we should actually introduce ourselves though, because I feel like that's the kind of best thing here. And then we need to lock up again, don't we?
Oh.
Okay, we need to lock you back up. Perfect. And then let's take out release from cell. Let's take Huda Mansouri. And we can get Huda's so let's take a mugshot. Actually no. How do we release her from the cell? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So let's introduce ourselves. I feel like Rosemary would definitely introduce herself. Then she'd take a mugshot. She'd search the suspect. And then she'd do the fingerprint. And I think then she'd lock back up in the cell, right? Come on, Rosemary. Do your job. Stop chatting away to her. Perfect. Okay, so we're taking the mugshot of Musuda here. She seems like she was I wonder if you could find out what they did as a crime. I think that would be kind of cool. Okay, let's fast forward here. You're supposed to be searching the suspect, Rosemary. Thank you. I love this like item. It's like so realistic. Come on, Rosemary. Rosemary's work day will end in 1 hour. She should wrap what she's doing. Each workday can be extended once by clicking the event timer. Okay, well she's nearly finished. She just needs to get criminals booking at the things. She can book that. Come on. You do that, Rosemary, and then you can browse the police database. So let's come over here then, and let's browse the police database. Okay, perfect. So she's in the goal. She's had a successful good day, actually. Ooh, talk to the chief. Who's the chief? I feel like we should introduce ourselves to the chief. How do we know who's the chief? Officer. Detective. Are you the chief? Oh, you're the chief. Oh, hello. We should definitely come in and introduce ourselves to you. So that's friendly introduction. Hopefully we can get there in time. Rosemary, are you locking her in the cell? Oh, you are. Okay. Come on, Rosemary. You can do this. Come on. You've like literally 3 minutes. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, money earned 234. Rosemary did a fantastic job today. There may be a shiner badge, a new title in her future. Alright, we did okay on the first day at work. Very tiring for Rosemary though, very tiring. So I guess we might not always accompany her to work, but we'll have to see. So there we go. So Rosemary really needs to use the bathroom. Okay, and then we're gonna make some food for her. So let's have some dinner. I feel like she'd have probably either fish tacos, tofu tacos, or maybe she'd have like a garden salad. Let's make her have some tofu tacos. There we go. She's still in her work uniform, and we need to get you to actually undress as well. So let's change outfit back into your casual. I feel like that's a good thing for you to do, and maybe you can chill out for the night and do something kind of for yourself. Like maybe we should like pop in the seeds in here. So if we pop down we could like open the seed packet. we could open these seed packets and just see what we've got. And then hopefully we can like plant something later on. Because I feel like Rosemary does want to plant stuff. She just doesn't have a lot of room in this apartment. And we don't actually even know if she's going to stay in this apartment. We might actually move her to a different area in either San Myshuno or into a different area of town, depending on what she decides. So let's actually just get rid of all of these. And then new things will start to pop up. Let's just get rid of you. And there we go. Okay, so anything that kind of pops up into here, we'll try and do for her. And try and get her... oh, she changed. Perfect. Can you sit down here? You're always eating, like standing up, Rosemary. Just sit down. She's like eating in front of her closet. She's like, this is like delicious. Let me just plan my outfit for tomorrow. Rosemary, get over to the chair. You weirdo. Hey neighbor, I'm bored. Want to hang out for a bit? We can socialize or do whatever your heart desires. I'd rather not. Let's go ahead and clean that up. And I think maybe what we'll do is we'll pop down maybe this into here. So let's plant that. Let's plant some mushrooms over by the door because it is fall. So let's plant some... No, I don't want you to eat the mushroom. I want you to plant. And then I think we'll put some flowers over here. So let's put some... what is that? That's bluebells. Let's plant those bluebells. And then maybe we'll like call you in. Oh, it's pretty... We're pretty down for energy actually. And we don't have a coffee or anything that we can kind of get energy for. Can we do like a quick nap and then go downstairs and see what we can do? Because I feel like little old Rosemary here. There we go. Is there something going on? Oh no, it's just a shadow from the TV.
Oh.
So water our plantings 10 times. We're gonna have to like water these. Water. And then you can water this one too. And then you can actually hop in and go to sleep. And hopefully we can see what we're gonna do today. The way I have this planned out is Rosemary's just going to live her life. She's going to do her thing. We're going to see what she wants to do up here, depending on if she wants like children or if she wants like to contact a vampire. Oh, that's a bit weird. Can you mop that up, please? And mop that up as well. And I feel like there should have been one in the bathroom. Okay. And then you can sleep. Okay, it seems like there's only... normals kind of walking around. That's not too bad. I like the fact that we can see down to the plaza because certain things are held down here, so it's kind of nice for her to kind of go down and experience it. Rosemary, get to bed. Is she working tomorrow? Oh, she's off tomorrow, so we might actually go to the park or do something nice. So there you go, Rosemary. Let's actually have you get up your energy. Oh wow, okay. Our neighbor is like, what would Rosemary do? I feel like she'd pound on the door. Because this isn't the first time that her roommate's been getting quite loud and heavy. I don't know if she'd be able to sleep after it. So she might actually open up another vampire book, I think, maybe. Purchase vampire tombs. She should have the vampire one, though. Let's read. Does she have the first vampire one? Yes, she does. What is she? What is Penny wearing? Girl is like living that French-made fantasy. What are you, like, Penny? And Rosemary, you're reading in a bookshelf right now. Can you just sit down, please? There you go. So I feel like she wouldn't be able to sleep. She'd like open up the Vampire Empirica. No. Can you read this? This is what you need. Oh, she did. She discovered the plasma pack. Okay. So she's finished it now. So can she purchase a second one? Okay, so she needs more research. So let's go ahead and put away. Perfect. Oh, the little mushrooms are like planted right now. Okay, and I think she needs some more sleep. So maybe we need to come over here and complain angrily about the noise, actually. Because I think, yeah, Rosemary's pretty upset about it. Yeah, noisy neighbor. She's pretty upset. So while this is active, I don't think we'll sleep. So she has a whole hour before she's tired again. Look at the trains. That's it, Rosemary. Speak your mind. I'm sorry, you're right. It's a bit inconsiderate. We'll try and keep the noise down if we're going to be a good neighbor. Okay, so then that's fine. So Rosemary, then I think maybe what's down here? What is actually here?
Karud calculus.
I don't think you're that hungry. No, you're not that hungry. What is this? It's just a random piece of a plate down there. Is there, can we search this for like snow globes or something? Oh, she just went to bed. That's okay. That's okay, Rosemary. You can do what you want to. It's fine. Oh. Hopefully we'll be able to get some more characters into this like saga. I just want to see where she goes from for now. Especially if she chooses the vampire route. I'll actually leave it up to you guys. If you guys want her to adopt a family and start her own little thing, then we can do that. But if you would like her to take a vampire route, we can continue researching vampires and doing what we need to do. And we can see kind of where it kind of takes her. And I'm really impressed with this apartment. I think it's really cute. And I do actually love the fact that like the plants are all kind of growing really, really nicely. So, let's see, she needs to shower, so let's go ahead and do that. So you can take a thoughtful shower. Maybe that'll help improve your kind of knowledge about things. And maybe we can actually go visit somewhere. That would be kind of nice. But I think that's going to be okay for a little bit of an introduction to the Seeking Sunshine saga that we're going to have going on here. So it's going to be Rosemary's little adventures in the world of The Sims and seeing where she goes. And if she picks the vampire route, then she's going to create her own lineage of vampires and become a grandmaster vampire. And if she picks the other route of adopting children and open up her home as like a foster home to wayward children and adults, then I feel like we'll have some crazy characters that we can create. And maybe we can create them on stream for you guys to kind of have some little bit of an input into the series. And if you guys didn't know, both this apartment is up on the gallery, hashtag Delphron, and Rosemary's also up on the gallery too if you want to download her, and we can see where she goes in your guys' saga. And you can tweet me pictures and stuff like that, and I think that would be kind of cool. But as Rosemary kind of enjoys her shower, I'm going to leave you guys go, and that's going to be it for today, guys. So thank you so very, very much. Subscribe if you haven't, it really helps me out. Like the series, if to give it a good shot, let me know you guys are liking it. Look at her outfit, she's like Halloween, God! She's like here for it, okay. Okay, Rosemary, I get it, you're about that Halloween fall light. Look at her hip wiggles. Guys, that's going to be it. Bye, guys.